I would like to show you how to connect other types of components. So we will start with the tilt switch. Let's take a look at this one. Okay, so the tilt switch or the tilt sensor, as what you would find here, is this green one. Let me zoom in for you. So you already know how to connect the LED and the buzzer. The circuit is pretty much the same, aside from the addition of the tilt switch. So what you can see here is the tilt switch would have, let me actually show you, tilt sensor or tilt switch would have two legs, right? So I already put this in the breadboard, terminal 1 and terminal 2. The first um the first terminal you would have to connect to the 5 volts, and then the other connect it to GND. Actually, that can interchange. Pwedeng doon ka sa kabila mag-connect ng GND and the other 5 volts. You can see that I put the red, I made this wire red as well so that you can visualize it better. What's important with the tilt sensor is kung nasaan yung GND connection, you also create the digital pin connection on that terminal as well. So here you can see, if you follow the blue wire, that it's also connected to pin number 2. So let's see what it does. So of course, we can't physically tilt our breadboard because it's only a simulation. But what you would have here is a dial. Here, it means that it's not tilted, but if you put your dial up to the end, you will sort of tilt the sensor and you will activate the LED and the buzzer. Okay. Sige, let's check the other simulation. Let's go to my designs, circuits. How about we look at how you can connect a potentiometer and the RGB LED. Okay, so this is the potentiometer. It might be different from the one you use it might look different from the one you use in the laboratory, but it's the same. The working principle is the same. So you can see the potentiometer right here. If you drag it to your working area, you can see that it has 3 legs. So terminal 1, terminal 2, and the middle one, the wiper. You can put either terminals, terminal 1 and 2, and connect it to one of them to the GND, as you can see here, and the other should be connected to the 5 volts. But the wiper, the middle one, should always be connected to A0 if you follow the green line here. Now, in the case of the RGB LED or the LED RGB, you have to hover on the legs. It has 4 to check which is which, right? So you should have a leg for the red pin or the red LED, the blue LED, and the green LED. This one, cathode, is you have to connect this to the GND, which I did. The second one from the left, which I did here. So you can follow this black wire here. And then I color coded the wires so I'm not confused. This is the red one. And then the blue one is connected to pin number 11. And the green one is connected to pin number 10. So just make sure that you don't confuse the green and the blue here. And then there's a resistor in between to protect your LED. So let's see what it does. Okay, so it's already colored red. If I turn the knob of the potentiometer, I am also changing the colors showing in the RGB. Okay, pretty good, right? Okay, let's have another. It's very important that you are familiar with how you connect the common components in Tinkercad. Mm, let's take a look at this one. Oh, okay. So this is the 7-segment display. It's a little bit a lot. Where is it here? Let's type 7-segment. Hmm. What is its name here? Let's click on this. 7-segment. Okay. It doesn't have a hyphen. Oopsie. Now, what's important to say here first is you have to select if it's an anode or a cathode. Usually, I'd recommend that you change it to cathode. If you if your type of 7-segment is cathode, that means the middle one, the middle pins, you have to connect to the GND, which I did here using the resistor. You can see that it's connected to the negative power rail here, which is the GND line. So just don't forget that so that it will work. Huh. If you hover on the pins, it will tell you which segment is that pin controlling. So here it says A, B, and then DP for the decimal point. C, again, that's the middle one. So that's the common cathode pin. D, E, F, and G. So it just goes from, you would just have to connect them 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean pin. So you can see here, this is letter A. It's connected to 2. Letter B is connected to 3. C is connected to 4, 5, and then 6, 7, and 8. Oh, I also made the connection on the DP number 9, but I won't be using that in this simulation. So let's see. Start simulation. Okay, so it's a countdown from 9 to 0. Oh, I guess it's only 5 until 5. Okay. Next, we will be showing how to connect your servo motor and your LCD in Tinkercad.